When something goes bump in the night, it may be just a creaky gate outside, or it may be something much more sinister. That something much more sinister may not be just your spook in your attic. There's a lot more to paranormal than just a dodgy old woman who whines in the attic. Today we will open the paranormal files and investigate the Wendigo. The Wendigo, or Wendigo, originates from Native American tribes known as the Algonquin, although the legend has managed to spread its way throughout North America and Canada. The Wendigo itself is an evil spirit which possesses humans and turns them into cannibals. However, the term Wendigo is used to describe both the spirit and the possessed human. However, this spirit doesn't possess out in your fancy, like your sort of household demon you see in films. The human must become sort of susceptible first. For this to occur, the human must consume human flesh. Now, this normally sort of occurs, certain legends, from survival situations, but it can happen whenever sort of you consume human flesh, and so the demon then possesses you and then giving you a hunger for human flesh. But when a person becomes possessed by these demons, or spirits, I keep calling them demons, they're more spirits, they take on a more humanoid form, so they're still human, but they don't quite look as they did. The sort of typical sort of way they look in the in stories or in media culture sometimes is sunken eyes, quite tall and gaunt, with yellowish and decaying skin. But they kind of slipped in more into mainstream sort of media, such as the TV series Supernatural. It was in the first series of that, I believe, and also in the video games as well, like Until Dawn. But culture sort of turns the image of them, but the lore around them is still generally the same. They are incredibly dangerous as well. They're very dangerous creatures. They are fast and they're incredibly intelligent. They can even mimic human voice because they were once human, and they use these sort of powers to lure in their prey and satisfy their insatiable hunger for human flesh. But the Wendigo aren't just a sort of, you can't really kill them with a gun. You can't go pew pew and dead. It's more, you have to burn them. You have to completely incinerate the body, because you have to destroy the spirit that's inside this person, because it's the spirit that's the main control of this thing. It's the spirit that drives the human, because this spirit has a need for human flesh, but hasn't got a vessel to consume the human flesh, and that's what the human is there for. It's the vessel that feeds, that allows the spirit to feed, if you like, if you want to put more complex sort of terms. But there's been no sort of evidence or sort of story to go along with it. There's no real tales of people, coming back from the mountains, ooh, I've been attacked by a Wendigo. There's nothing really like that, or any sort of mysterious cases from the mountains. What was that? Oh, we got ghosts here. So it's quite difficult to sort of solidly tell if there are any Wendigo that exist, because there are people say, oh, they are Wendigo, I've seen them, but there's no real sort of cases that I can find of people going missing, or no real concrete evidence. But then again, it's quite a difficult thing to prove a Wendigo, because was human, not human, was lost, now an angry little, well, tallish human-eating thing. So it's quite difficult to sort of get stories of Wendigo. So it's very difficult to tell if there are such things as Wendigo out there, with many sort of spirits as classes of spirits and demons. Very easy, as people have had a lot of experiences and there's been a lot of accounts. But with creatures like the Wendigo, it's very difficult. So I can't really concretely say that there are Wendigo, there aren't Wendigo. Very difficult sort of thing. Although the idea of eating human flesh and morphing comes from a lot of cultures anyway, because I think a lot of different sort of cultures, I think perhaps from Haitian and other sort of cultures, that to consume human flesh means you gain the power of the individual as well. So there's a lot of sort of thing about cannibalism and human flesh, but the Wendigo, I think, is one of the most truly terrifying versions of that story. So that concludes the Paranormal Files for this week. Join in next week for another eerie addition to the filing cabinet. and good day. I hope you don't run into any Wendigo while you're out there. Bye.